Hey, y'all, my YouTube family. How are y'all doing? Um, I just got out of my mentorship not too long ago. I did a little podcasting, and my mentor gave me a good idea to start something to start doing. So, what I'm going to start doing is kind of called story time. And I guess it's just tell a little bit about me and how I overcame some of my trials, my tribulations, and some of my struggles. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Candace E. Brown. I am a life coach. I'm a podcaster. I'm also a YouTuber. I am also a author as well as a single mother. I'm a single mother of two kids. I have a 15-year-old son and I have a 3-year-old daughter. And I'm raising them all on my own. Um, you know, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming and sometimes it could be a little discouraging, but I know the reward in the end. At the end of the day, it's so rewarding to see those kids smile and laugh, especially my 3-year old. Y'all, she is so amazing. She is so adorable. And it's just so amazing how, if I'm having a rough day, how her smile could just lift me up. So I'm just shout out to all my single mothers, y'all. We can do it. We got this, and we can do it. Okay. Tonight I just want to talk about the loss of my mother and how I've been able to overcome that. I wouldn't say overcome it, I'll just say deal with it. Because I know in this season, around the holidays, people tend to get a little depressed, a little upset because they have lost a loved one. It could be this year, it could be a few days ago, it could be whenever, it could be years ago. And you still feel like you have an empty part in your heart, and it's just like some days you just feel like, dog, oh man, Christmas is here. I'm ready for Christmas to leave. I don't have my mother. I don't have my father. I don't have my husband. I don't have my wife. Some of you have lost children. Special prayers to you, because thank the Lord I have never lost a child, but I have lost a mother. And to those that that have lost a mother, I can relate to you. Especially if you were like me and my mom. Me and my mom were very, very, very close. My mom was like my best friend. Like, if she was here right now, I'd probably be on the phone with her talking and laughing and cutting the food. And like, well, mama, we need to do this. And okay, mom, I gotta work tomorrow, but Wednesday we going out to eat, we going shopping. Because this is her favorite time of the year. We go out to eat, we go shopping, we do this, we do that together. So losing my mother was like a part of me that just died. It's like I was cut in half. Like, my my left side was okay, but my right side was just dead. And for many, many years, that led to a lot of things. It led to drinking. I became an alcoholic. It led to becoming depressed. It led to having suicide thoughts. It led to sleeping with multiple people, men and women. Um, it just led to me losing myself. Like, I had no purpose in life. And although I had my son, even my son, I look at him some days and I cry. And I was like, I done failed as a parent. I'm this, I'm that. I just could not pick myself up some days. And some days I just stayed in bed and cried, or I go get that liquor bottle and it just be me and the liquor bottle. And then I want to call a man and like, oh, and just cry my eyes out and want a man to console me and just take the pain away. But that only lasted for a moment. But the pain was like right back. So, I dealt with this for a long time, and it was just hurt on top of hurt on top of hurt on top of hurt. And just, I felt like I was in a grave. I actually felt like I was dead. And to be honest, I was dead. Spiritually, I was dead. I was just really a body just walking around. I was a shell just out here walking around. And if I hadn't changed my life around and got myself together, I would have been dead physically. You would not be sitting here watching me on this video. I would be dead. I'm 36 years old. I feel like I wouldn't even made it to 36 at the rate I was going, because I drunk driving all the time. I did drunk driving like it was nothing. And sometimes I would get up the next day and be like, how did I get home? How did I get here? I don't remember coming in the house. I don't remember doing nothing. After I left the club, I don't remember nothing. So I know it was nobody but God. And this year, just really, 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 this year has really changed my life. And I hear a lot of people say that 2020, it was a rough year for me, and this, and that. But 2020 was not rough for me, y'all. Even though we were in the middle of a pandemic, the pandemic was a blessing to me. Because, of course, I was always one of those ones, always running the church. And, I get a word, but it just wasn't enough. And I needed something more. And this pandemic is where I found God. This is where I found God and found Him for myself. Because they always tell you, you got to get a relationship with the Lord. You got to get on the Lord's side. But the question was, how do I get a relationship? And I felt like I was so low that God couldn't hear me. And then it was things where, okay, you done seen God won't hear you at this, and that. And I just was confused and all over the place. I didn't know what to do. And that's why I thank God for my mentor, Latoya Kill. She just doesn't know that she was heaven sent. She's just like an angel. And that's why, I love God, because He knew who I needed and when I needed it. Because I had got to the point where I got tired of being depressed. I got tired of self-identity crisis. I got tired of drinking. I got tired of the different men. I got tired of the different women. I just got tired. And I just knew, I said, God, if I don't change, I'm going to die. I said, I know I'm not going to live to see my children even get grown. And I said, I just don't think I got long. God, I really don't think I got long. And he came, he said, yeah, you don't got long. He said, you don't. And for a minute, I just sat there and I just cried. But God said there is a way out. It's just the question is, how bad do you want it? He said you want happiness, you want joy, you want peace. But how bad do you want it? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? He said that's the real question. It comes down to how bad do you want it. If you want to be happy, you can be happy. You want to have joy in your heart all the time. You can have joy in your heart all the time. You can have peace. You could just be just gliding through the day. I don't care if they came to work and told you, you do this and you do that and that, this. You be like, okay. You could be just like that. It's up to you. You have a choice in the matter. We have a choice in everything. We can choose how our day is going to go, y'all. Whether our day is going to go good, whether our day is going to go bad. It starts in here. It starts in the mind. It starts up here. You can choose just how your life is going to go. To be honest, you could choose to be rich or you could choose to be poor. And people may say, how can you have a choice? And you don't have a choice to be rich or poor. Yes, you do. You have a choice in everything. You could choose to stay in the rut, or you could choose to get up and go and grind and do what you got to do to become rich. Okay? Everything is already down here. Everything here, it already belongs to us. We just got to go out there and get it. And it starts here in the mind. You got to have the mindset. Your mindset has to change. And that's what God had to do with me. He had to change my mindset. My mindset had to change completely. I had to forget everything that was ever taught to me. Even as a child, I had to forget all of that. And y'all, I'm still working on it from day to day, changing my mindset, affirmations, cleansing my mind. Things that may pop up way back when, I'm having to reprogram my mind all the way over. I had to start at ground zero. in order to build up. And that's how I'm able to know that, know that my mom is in a better place, and know that everything happens for a reason, and she had to leave here for a reason. And it's like the more knowledge and wisdom that I get, it's like a different revelation. Every time that I look back on the situation or when my mom left, I get a new revelation. I get a new knowledge from it. And that's having a relationship with God. And in order to have a relationship with God, you got to want it. But you also got to change your mindset. You got to change everything. You may even have to change the people that you around. You have to change your family, your friends, loved ones, the people that you around. If they on that talking, that negativity stuff, they on that mess, you got to get away from them. You got to leave them alone. If you around your family that is always talking negative, you gotta leave them alone too. You gotta cut them off. You have to get in a season of isolation. You have to be in your season of divorcement. Cut them off. Y'all, I'm telling you, that is so important. And that's one of the first things to self-healing. It starts in your mind. So in order to get your mind right and get your mind on the positive side, you got to surround yourself around positive people and positive things. If they negative, you got to cut them off. I don't care if y'all been friends 20, 30 years and they over there talk about, girl, I don't know why you up there joining that women's group. Women ain't nothing but mess, and they keep up mess, and this, and that. Get yourself around, from around Lisa. Leave Lisa with her negative self right on over there. Or Keisha, Nim. Leave them folk alone. If they always talking negative, guess what? You ain't even got nothing to say to them. What you do, just do it in private. Do it in secret. You can't go and tell everybody what you're about to do, because soon as you tell those people that are not on that positive level what you about to do, they're going to say anything to shut it down. And then you're going to be feeling all like, well, yeah, you right. I ain't going to never get it. And I ain't going to never. Yeah, you right. Don't talk to them people. Cut them off. If they ask you, girl, what you got going on? Nothing. I ain't nothing. I'm chilling. I ain't there. You be sitting right here in front of your computer, pulling up your affirmations. All right, I am smart. I am beautiful. I am a queen. I am beautiful, wonderfully made. I am rich. I'm a child of the king. Oh, I am the bomb.com. Oh, I am the woman for the job. You have your affirmations right there. You just type it away. And guess what? Well, you ain't doing no. I ain't got nothing going on today. Well, girl, let me tell you. You know what? I'll call you right back. Girl, let me go see about these kids. Click. Hang that phone up. And get what? Don't never call them back. And if someone don't get the picture, they'll get the picture after a while. You work on you. You have to cut everybody off. So you got to cut them off. Now, you know you got your kids in the house. You just have to get your kids quiet as you can and work around the kids. But other than that, if they ain't positive and trying to make, get themselves, get themselves together, get on that positive vibes and that positive level, you got to cut them off. And that's just what I had to do. I had to go into a season of isolation, of cutting people off. And that's when my journey began. That's when my healing started. That's when my self-love, my self-confidence, my smile, beginning to love me and everything about me. Things that I want to change this about myself. And I know I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's when all that began to start. And that's when the relationship with God came about. It was me and God. I praying. I pray, I meditate. I meditate on his word. I read his word and I pray. I listen to motivation videos. Other people like minds, motivational people, positive people. You have to have something positive in your ear at all times, 24/7. Okay, I get up putting on motivational videos in the morning time when I get ready for work. I get up, click, they already in my playlist. I cut them on. My mentor, I cut them on. Tony Gaskins, E.T. is a real good one, y'all. Eric Thomas, I think it's the Queendom come. I'm telling you, just all kind of positive videos are out there. Y'all know y'all watch YouTube. Y'all, this YouTube right here. Y'all listen to this, positive videos that's going to keep you motivated and keep you going. Don't be out there watching Love and Hip Hop and all of them, y'all. I had to even stop watching Love and Hip Hop, and y'all, I was a Love and Hip Hop fan. You talking about love, man, on Monday night, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, baby, it was on the DVR recorded. I be ready. I be like, dang, I got to see me them now. I can't even watch this.